Now, I don't think a lot of people understand how much of a life hack the military really is, bro. But in this video, I'm going to break it down for you. And if you choose to, take what I say with a grain of salt in this video, maybe you can make an informed decision and, ultimately upgrade your life to where you don't have to struggle about finances or, never have to have roommates or never have to depend on anyone or never have to, put $5, $10 in the tank. You don't got to worry about that shit if you take what I say and make an informed decision. Wink, wink. But in this video, I'm going to talk to you guys about why joining the military is a life hack. And I broke this shit down into 3 different, reasons. Number 1 being the job selection, the credentials, how these job selections translate into civilian sector. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you enlist in the military, you take an ASVAB, right? You take an ASVAB, you get line scores, you get your GT scores, and this ASVAB is applicable to every other branch, whether that's the Chair Force, whether that's the Marines, whether that's the Army, what am I missing? Coast Guard, or even if you want to go to a different component like National Guard or Reserves. When you join that, when you take the ASVAB, depending on how good your scores are, you get to pick your MOSs. And some of these MOSs, mechanics, engineering, IT, whether you want to be a medic, or if you choose to be an X-ray or, you want to be in a combat arms MOS, bro, those jobs translate to civilian sector as well. It's called GC, government contracting. When you're deployed, well, even if you're on base, but I'm speaking specifically when I was deployed because this is one time I did consider doing government contracting when they told me how much they were getting paid. Not really considering the safety aspect, you know what I'm saying? Because you're literally in the line of fire over there. But government contracting, bro, if you're in a combat arms MOS, bro, look into government contracting, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you were in a combat arms MOS, I already know how you moving. I already know how you're wired mentally. But you can go overseas. You can go overseas and get paid tax-free dollars by doing government contracting. It's guaranteed money minus the government shutdown. Please don't try and roast me about the government shutdown. But government contracting is always something you can always fall back on as a veteran, especially if you're single. All these jobs translate to civilian sector. And the great majority of the time, they're high paying jobs, bro. You know what I'm saying? The military, they literally pay you to train, bro. When I enlisted when I was 17, I left when I was 17. I didn't understand the benefits. You know what I'm saying? I didn't understand the benefits, the pros and cons. I just thought it was my duty to serve my country. You know what I'm saying? I really just thought it was my duty to serve my country. So the pay never bothered me. When I got out of basic, when I went on my, what do you call it? When the parents come down during basic, the family days or whatever, bro, I was perfectly fine seeing my $400 or $500 checks, bro. I didn't have any responsibilities. I wasn't planning on buying anything. I think I wanted maybe like a PS3, PS4, but I didn't care about the money. When you're really locked in on what you're trying to do and you got the long-term vision, you're not really caring about the money. It don't matter, but y'all have to understand, it don't matter about how much money you make, bro. It's about what you do with the money. That's why I stayed in so long, because I didn't care about the money, bro. I actually love wearing my uniform. I actually love jumping out of planes. I actually love leading my soldiers. You know what I'm saying? Next, bro, you acquire certs that cost hundreds, if not thousands, for the free ski, bro. It's a lot of things, This is one thing a lot of people don't take advantage of, bro, is the education. When people enlist, they say, you ask one of the enlisted soldiers, hey man, why'd you join the military? They're like, oh man, I'm just trying to go to school. And they end up getting in and they don't even be going to school. I'm like, why are you wasting the benefits that you earn? Why'd you lie to me? I hate liars, bro. I hate when someone says they're gonna do something and they don't do it. You know what I'm saying? So if you're gonna say something, do it, bro. You get to acquire these certs that cost hundreds, if not thousands, for the free, bro. I'm telling you. With that tuition assistance or the GI Bill, the Montgomery or the post 9/11 GI Bill or the VRNE, bro, this is real shit, bro. If you're wearing the uniform and you're making these sacrifices, take advantage, bro. Take advantage of this shit. The automatic experience for the resumes, bro. You know what I'm saying? The veterans preference is real, bro. A lot of y'all friends are graduating high school and they trying to go to the college they friends is going to, and they racking up an egregious amounts of debt. They choosing a program as a freshman and they changing their major as a junior, senior. You get what I'm saying? End up with $50,000, $60,000 in debt, and then complain on TikTok about how the jobs ain't paying enough or how they're requiring so much experience. Bro, you join when you're 17, 18, you already got 4 or 5, bare minimum, you're gonna have 4 or 5 years of experience in said field, bro. You get what I'm saying? This is real shit, bro. Veterans preference is real, bro. I don't even work, bro. But there's jobs who reach out to me on the daily basis who literally reach out to me and tell me, hey, like, we looked over your resume. We seen you joined, or we seen you were in the military this amount of years. We seen you served here. We seen you led this amount of soldiers. We seen, you get what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's a real thing, bro. Jobs, companies will literally reach out to you just because you're a veteran, bro. You get what I'm saying? It's a real thing. A lot of people don't talk about it, but I'm telling you, I'm giving y'all the game as to why. I'm not trying to persuade y'all, because at the end of the day, you're going to do what you want to do, but I'm literally giving you reasons as to why it's a cheat code. I'm literally giving you reasons as to how you can separate yourself from the crowd. Because a lot of your friends are going to college and they're remaining stagnant. How many people do you know who are joining college, who are enrolling in college just to do their 4 years, or if they played around and fucked around or got to go pregnant or drop out, took a semester or two off, 5, 6 years, end up going back home, bro, starting right back at square one. Like, what the fuck? That's a waste of time. You leave with security clearances, bro. Top security clearances. That's a legit thing, bro. As a civilian, that shit takes months, if not years, if you don't have your paperwork together, bro. Their credentials, I already spoke on that. And the professionalism that the employers respect, bro. Bro, employers respect, bro. They value veterans so much, and people don't talk about this shit enough. I don't see why people complain so much about how they struggle about finding jobs as a veteran, bro. Like, what are you doing? What did you do in the military? You know what I'm saying? Did you just kiss ass and just get rank, but you didn't have any awards? You didn't go to any schools? You didn't take advantage of of the educational assistance that they literally offer you? You get what I'm saying? Like, as an NCO, bro, every time I have my monthly counseling with my soldiers, bro, I always told them, bro, enroll in college, take a class here. We're not going to JRTC this year. Hey, we're not deploying. We're not on rotation this year. Hey, take a class, bro. You know what I'm saying? On top of the correspondence course they were taking, because I did tell y'all my video I made months ago that every semester hour is two promotion points, bro. That's a real thing. And I know plenty of people, bro, who are gifted mentally, bro. You know what I'm saying? Who are smart as hell, bro, who don't take advantage of going to school, bro. You know what I'm saying? I rarely had to do any correspondence course because I was literally knocking out all my classes, bro. The amount of credit hours I had, bro, I had so many promotion points. Once it came time for me to be, go to the board. Well, I didn't go to the board. I just got promoted from E4 to E5. I didn't have to go to the be a corporal or none of that shit. But I know so many people that once they become E4 and go to the board, bro, they end up just holding damn rank for fucking like 5, 6 months, bro. I know a guy who held E4, well, corporal, for like 2 years because he couldn't make points. Now, I know that, to get promoted, you got to shoot well, you got to go to schools, you got to have good PT, and of course, you got to either go to school or you got to have not promotion points, but correspondence hours. You know what I'm saying? But if you go to school, bro, and you actually use what they give you, bro, it makes getting promoted so much more easier. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be seeing people to this day complaining, man, promotion points are so high. Promotion points are 600. Then you look at like their ERB, and bro, they ain't even went to airborne school. They ain't went to air assault school. They ain't, you know what I'm saying? They've been promotable for a year and a half, 2 years. It's like PT score shitty. They still shooting marksmen. It's like, what the fuck do you expect? You literally get out what you put in. Next, bro, 50K worth of training while your friends are still remaining stagnant, bro. You're going to understand that when you get out, you're not going to even want to fuck with the people you went to school with, high school with, or if you went to college and you decided to join while you were in college. Bro, you're going to get out and you're going to understand how far apart, like how fast track your life actually was. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're going to see like a big difference from where you are, what you've acquired, the credentials, the experience you've acquired versus what they've acquired, bro. Because a lot of these people, they just been bullshitting. They've been bullshitting the whole time you've been, I don't know, you probably served 4, 5, 6 years. It's a lot of people, a lot of your friends, they've been bullshitting 4, 5, 6 years, doing drugs, getting girls pregnant, you know what I'm saying, getting STDs, wasting time, working dead-end jobs, going from Sheets to Citco to 7-Eleven to UPS to FedEx to Amazon warehouse, doing nothing, literally doing nothing. It's a real thing. So That's it for that. The job selection, the credential, the civilian translation, bro. That's one life hack. That's only one, bro. I still got two more. Mindset, routine, structure, bro. Man, I can't stress this shit enough. Like, this is what I love the most about the military, bro. This shit literally, not only it molds you into a soldier, I understand that shit, but this shit rewires your mind mentally. You get what I'm saying? The early mornings, the PT, the attention to detail, bro. That shit's a thing. That shit will get you hemmed up in the military if you're not showing up at the right place, right uniform, right time. It's a real thing, bro. And then the leadership, bro. As a civilian now, as a veteran, you know, it surprises me the jobs I've worked. Well, I'm not gonna say how many jobs I work, but the jobs I've had, it surprises me, like, these old heads, you know, got gray hairs, got wrinkles, they've been married, you know, 20, 30, 40 years, got grown adults as children, you get what I'm saying? They don't know how to lead effectively. They don't know what stress management is. You get what I'm saying? It's micromanaged. They kissing ass. They need knee pads for everything. You get what I'm saying? It's gonna be a curveball transitioning out to the military because you know what actual leadership looks like. You know what I'm saying? And as civilian leadership is quite different than military leadership. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying that's a bad thing. That's where you're going to have disadvantage, bro. That's where getting promoted is going to be so much easier. That's where getting bonuses and quarterly and yearly bonuses is going to be so much more easier, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you actually know how to lead effectively. It's a real thing, bro. The structure. Oh, wait. I don't even want to go into that yet. I want to hit more on the early mornings, the PT. Do you guys understand how far apart you're going to be set if you join the military? Bro, you're literally going to be mandatory. You're going to be working out 5 days a week, at least an hour and a half, bro. Bare minimum. Bare minimum, bro. Flag go off at, you know, salute the flag at 0630. You do your PT, you do your stretches. You're going to be running miles. You're going to be running 5-6 miles. You're going to be rucking. You're going to be doing ACFTs. You're going to be doing HIIT workouts. You're going to be going to schools. You're going to be doing these brigade competitions. You're going to be doing these battalion competitions. You're going to be best soldier competitions, ESB, going to schools. It's like, bro, you're already setting yourself apart from the average individual, bro. The average individual cannot do this shit. The average individual cannot run a sub 35 minute 5 mile. You know what I'm saying? The average person cannot ruck with 40, 50 pounds on their back 12 miles in less than 2.5 hours. You know what I'm saying? The average person can't max an ACFT. I see soldiers who've been in longer than me and they still can't max that shit. I've maxed the only PT test I didn't max, bro, was my first PT test I took in basic. All my 6 years in the military, I maxed every single ACFT. Well, I'm not going to say every single ACFT because the ACFT didn't get phased in until my last year and a half. But even then, I maxed that shit. The regular APFT, where it's 2 minutes push-ups, 2 minute sit-ups, and the 2 mile, bro, I maxed all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, the average person isn't fit. This is a real thing, bro. And this is what you need in life, bro. You need to have cardiovascular endurance. You need bone density. You need muscle. You need to be able to carry shit. You need to be able to lift shit. And it's not just body, bro. It's the mind, bro. You know what I'm saying? This shit is going to rewire your mind mentally. It's going to rewire how you look at life. It's going to rewire how you look at certain situations. You know what I'm saying? You're going to deploy and you're going to see people who live in far worse conditions than you're used to. You know what I'm saying? It's going to give you a different perspective on life. You're going to see 12, 13-year-olds who are walking around with flip-flops and pajamas, toting around AK-47s. You're going to see that shit on the regular. And you're going to look back once you get back garrison and you get off that bird and it's humid and shit because it's so damn dry and it's 130 degrees every single day in Southeast Asia. And you're actually going to be thankful. You know what I'm saying? You're going to look at other people. You're going to look at people that you're around who complain about the bullshit that they're going through. And you're going to be like, bro, like, that's nothing, bro. You haven't seen nothing. You know what I'm saying? I've seen people who really been through real shit, bro. I've seen 12, 13-year-olds who really literally seen their parents get bombed, bro. You know what I'm saying? Who literally don't have nothing. Who literally are starving. You know what I'm saying? And so it's going to rewire your mind mentally in a good way and a bad way if you in those environments and situations. Now the structure, bro, the structure that the military gives you, bro, this shit carries into the business aspect. You get what I'm saying? You're going to be mentally resilient. You're going to be strong, but nothing is going to phase you, bro. The fitness, bro, I already hit on that, bro. I can make a whole video on that. The lifestyle, bro, like being militant is not always a bad thing, bro. It can be a good thing. Having structure, having routine is always a good thing, bro. I tell you guys this all the time. Every man needs structure. Every man needs routine. Every man needs these things, bro. You get what I'm saying? Because how can you get to where you're going without a plan? How can you get to where you're going without structure? How can you get to where you want to go without routine? You can't. You get what I'm saying? The high stress tolerance, bro. Oh man, the high stress tolerance, bro. The major issues to the average adult, they become minor, just, inconveniences to you. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about, stress tolerance, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's people over here complaining because, as a civilian, bro, things ain't arrive on time, or somebody ain't here on time, or something that's, major to them is minor to you. It's like, bro, like it ain't nothing, bro, because in the military, you're going to endure really, really stressful things. You're going to be in really stressful events and environments to where you're going to transition out. And bro, the thing is, people are crying on TikTok about it and YouTube. It's going to be like, bro, like, what the fuck are you crying for, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been through way more shit, bro. This is nothing. Like, the situations life is going to throw at you as a veteran when you get out, it's going to be nothing, bro. Because in the military, you're going to endure way much more. I'm telling you, it sounds crazy, but I'm telling you, bro. Like, this shit damn near, like, joining the military damn near bulletproofs your mind, bro. It's a real thing. Next, bro, this shit breaks your comfort zone. And that's where the men are built, bro. You're going to be doing a lot of shit in the military you're not comfortable with, but you're going to do it because you got to do it. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to do it to perfection. And you're going to exceed the standard, because the bare minimum standard is never the standard. But in order to grow, bro, you have to get out your comfort zone. You have to get out your comfort zone. This is a non-negotiable. You have to get out your comfort zone. You have to do things you're not comfortable with, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't always worry about failing, bro. Failing is a part of learning. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't fail, you didn't learn. And I don't believe in failing, bro. Because when you don't pass something, you learn something. When you fail, they're going to tell you what you did wrong, and then you're going to go back to the drawing board. You're going to implement what they told you did wrong, so next time you do it, you get it right. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Shit's going to break your comfort zone, bro, and that's where men are built, bro. You need to be uncomfortable in order to grow as a man, which is why I encourage a lot of men to do hard shit and join the military, bro. Any branch. You know what I'm saying? Any component. Thirdly, and finally, bro, the money, the benefits. I know y'all ready for this one, bro. I know y'all be seeing these degenerates on TikTok trying to give y'all game on, do this in the military if you're trying to be set for life. Now I'm about to give y'all the game plan, bro. I'm going to start with the barracks, bro. Well, I'm not going to start with the barracks. Bro, you get free housing, okay? I know it's not technically free. We all know that shit. But you're not having to go on the website and pay your rent. You're not having to go on the website and pay your light bill. You're not having to go, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to do that shit in the military, because if you're E4 and below, in most units, if you're E4 and below, you get a barracks room. Any bills you choose any bills you have, you chose that shit. That Netflix subscription, that OnlyFans subscription, I know y'all niggas be on OnlyFans. The Spotify subscription, the Amazon subscription, yo, it's on you. But you gotta understand, most people have way more bills than that shit at the age you're gonna have. You get what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people, they got student loans, they got credit cards, they got car loans, they got egregious car insurance because they had so many damn tickets. You get what I'm saying? Or DWIs, bro. If you a single person in the barracks, you should be stacking so much bread that don't even make no damn sense. You should be stacking so much bread you feel like a millionaire, bro. Real talk. You should be living like you're poor if you're in the military. Real talk. Ain't nobody to flex. You shouldn't be pulling up in the barracks parking lot with no Hellcat, no IA. You shouldn't be pulling up you shouldn't be driving around base with anything that's not paid off. I'm dead ass serious, bro. And if you do, bro, I hope you get counseled by one of your NCOs, bro. Because if you don't, I feel like you got shitty NCOs. Because the NCO who actually cares about you isn't going to allow you to make purchases like this that's actually going to put your future and your finances in jeopardy. You get what I'm saying? So, the free housing, bro. If you're married or you got dependents, bro, you get free housing. Well, I'm not going to say you get free housing, but you get the BAH, you get the additional income, you get the BAH and the BS. The BAH is the basic allowance for housing. So they allocate depending on where you are. You know, the BAH and the BS, it'll differ. You may get allocated a certain amount if you on the East Coast, you say, I don't know, like Delaware, or it'll be different if you're in California. You get what I'm saying? Because of the rates, you get what I'm saying? It's called COLA, cost of living. So if you're married, bro, you'll get additional income. If you're an NCO, of course you get to move out the barracks and get BH and BS. Or if you strictly just have dependents, if you're a single parent, you'll get literally you'll get extra money per dependent, bro. It's a real thing, bro, and people don't understand this shit. As well as, bro, when you're deployed, you get tax-free bread when you're deployed. It don't, bro. Look, listen. I don't care what rank you are, bro. I don't care if you an E2, you an E3, bro. Them tax-free checks hit different when you deploy, bro. I'm telling you. You know how many people on this earth have never had a tax-free check? And I'm not even talking about the stimulus check, bro. That shit don't fucking matter. Bro, you know how different that shit hit when you get a tax-free check when you in the military, bro, when you deploy it for 9-10 months, bro? You know how much that shit hit? You know what I'm saying? Tax-free, bro. That shit's a real thing, bro. And when you deploy it, you don't gotta spend shit. You know what I'm saying? Most camps, some camps, bro, you don't get 3 meals a day, you get 4 meals a day. You got breakfast chow, you got lunch chow, you got dinner chow. And if you on rotation or you run the missions, bro, before you go out on missions, bro, you get midnight chow, bro. And I don't care what nobody say, bro. Anybody who's deployed can vouch that deployment food is way better than garrison. That's a fact. Next, bro. Additional pay if you on jump status or you're in a high-speed unit. I was airborne. I was in high-speed unit. I got extra, damn, how much was that? Extra 300, 350? I can't remember, bro. I got it in 2022. But it was noticeable. You know what I'm saying? A month. You know what I'm saying? And so if you're willing to risk your body and your mental health, you know, it's an extra 350 for however many years you on jump status. Or if you want to be a leg and be a bum, you can go to a leg unit and just get paid your base pay for your rank and time of service. Where we at next? Oh man. Y'all ready for this? All right. The VA loan. Of course, y'all know about the VA loan. Y'all can do your own research. I really don't want to get into the numbers, but the VA loan is so, bro, I feel like that's just a life hack. I know people who use that shit while they were active. They had multiple properties paid off before they were actually out. And so essentially you don't even have to work. You know what I'm saying? The tenants are paying your bills. And then you having more to invest. And what you're investing in dividend is, bro, it's paying you dividends per month. You get what I'm saying? And so it's a real thing, bro. Utilize your VA loan. Don't just dive in head first. Do your research on how you want to utilize it, whether you want to buy a duplex, single family home, things like that, bro. But just play your cards right, bro. The VA loan, bro, utilize the VA loan, bro. Take your time with it. The disability, bro, the VA disability, bro. I'll be seeing a lot of people on TokTik who be giving out information on how to game the system. Bro, y'all want to know how to be successful with the VA, bro? Be honest. If you want to be successful with the VA, bro, just be honest, bro. A lot of people are, I find it amazing. I find it actually pretty funny how a lot of people be dropping these videos and they be trying to tell you what you need to do or what to say and what to do. But it's like, bro, if you got the proof, why do you need to get a damn lawyer? I be seeing people get lawyers and be going through all these companies to get their ratings increased, bro. You don't need to do all that shit. You don't need to do all that shit. If you got migraines, if you got TBIs, if you got bulging disc, bro, that's all they need to see, bro. You know what I'm saying? And so that shit can be a life hack, bro. Because that disability, VA disability, that's just a thing that you get for life. You know what I'm saying? Oh, of course, you got to keep going to your appointments. Of course, you got to keep getting seen. Of course, you got to stay on top of your medical records and things. But disability, bro, that shit can give you a leg up. You already got guaranteed income coming in. You know what I'm saying? And so if you structure your life to where, all right, you got less bills than money at the end of the month. It's like, bro, like most people don't even have to. I know plenty of people who just live off the disability. As crazy as it sounds and how crazy as the economy is right now, bro. I know plenty of people who just live off disability, bro, and live perfectly fine. I know plenty of people who get 90, 100%, bro, and they go abroad because the cost of living is cheaper. You know what I'm saying? They never have to work again, bro. It's a real thing, bro. So you can play your cards right, bro. If you're really trying to be successful with the VA, bro, just tell the truth, bro. Get seen in the military, bro. If you want active duty, get seen, bro. Anything, bro. Get seen. I'm not saying make up shit and lie, but if you hurt yourself in PT, if you roll your ankle, if you land wrong and your head hurt, bro, don't neglect those, bro. If you hit your head on the ground after a jump, bro, don't just neglect that shit. Oh man, I just got a headache. No, bro. That's what I did, bro. Don't do that shit, bro. It's because those little things add up, bro. So Yeah, bro. Disability, bro. The tax breaks, bro. There's plenty of people who get exempt for their property taxes when it comes time to renew your registration. I know in Texas they got, what is it? You don't have to pay property taxes on your houses. Shit's crazy, bro. A lot of people have to pay thousands, hundreds of dollars a month, not a month, but a year to have that shit renewed, bro. The military discounts, bro. Y'all know, bro. I don't give a damn if I go to Dollar General, Family Dollar, Five Below. Man, I'm asking for that military discount. You get what I'm saying? And I already spoke about the property exemption. Next, bro, the tuition assistance on active. A lot of people do this shit wrong. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people do this shit wrong. A lot of people will be on active duty, but utilize they're trying to tap into their Montgomery GI Bill or their post 9/11 GI Bill. Specifically, if you're Army active duty, bro, use your tuition assistance. Exhaust your yearly tuition assistance, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then once you get out, that's when I'm not gonna say the GI Bill first. Utilize the VRNE if you qualify for it, and then use your post 9/11 GI Bill. You know what I'm saying? And when you're using your GI Bill as a veteran, y'all know they pay you the stipends. You get paid the BAH depending on where you're from. Because I told you about the COLA, the cost of living adjustment. You know, your BAH could be higher if you stay in California, Oregon, Washington, you know, things like that, compared to if you're in Mississippi, South Carolina, I don't know, Maine. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's different, but that's guaranteed as long as you're full time. And bro, you get paid more BH if you take more classes. So if you're full time, you get the full rate of BH. So understand that shit. And while I'm talking about that, when you're using your GI Bill or you're using VRNE, bro, if you're trying to maximize on your GI Bill, you know, get more bang for your buck, bro, overload on the classes so you use less of your GI Bill. You get what I'm saying? I know a lot of people who just say, yeah, man, I'm about to go to school, and they end up taking one or two classes, but they're not working. They're not doing anything. But when you take a small amount of courses like that, bro, you're literally just eating up at your GI Bill, bro. You know what I'm saying? You only have so much time in your GI Bill. So if you're not doing anything, if you're not working, bro, take as many classes as possible, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you could complete your degree faster and use less of your GI Bill. You know what I'm saying? It's a real thing, bro. So what I want to talk to y'all about, well, I'm not gonna say what I want to talk to y'all about, but what I just want y'all to understand is that, bro, you have the ability to utilize what you earned. You know what I'm saying? You have the absolute ability to utilize what you earn. And don't let anyone shame you or try to make you feel bad for doing so. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people will dish hate. A lot of people will give you negative comments or will say you're malingering or you're trying to scam or you're trying to finesse. It's like, bro, we all got the same 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? We all humans. We all had the same decisions we could have made. A lot of people who give people a lot of people who give people shit for joining the military, you know, being successful and utilizing the benefits that they earn. They'll give them shit because they see something in you that they should have did. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of people hate, bro. When a lot of people hate because they see you're doing better than them. But it's like, how can you hate on someone for being successful and making money and getting credentials and not having to go in student loan debt when they chose to make the sacrifice? I told y'all at the beginning, bro. We're all adults, bro. We're all going to have to make sacrifices at some point. We're literally all going to have to make sacrifices at some point. Some people like me chose to make the sacrifices at 17, 18, you know, and the people that complain and want to hate on veterans who are successful and got properties and got a set amount of income coming in per month, regardless if they working or not, you know, a lot of those people are going to hate on you, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be comfortable with it. You know what I'm saying? It's just what come with the game. But my whole goal of this video is to tell y'all, bro, joining the military is a life hack. It don't got to be the Army. It could be the Marines. It could be the Chair Force. It could be the Navy. It could be anything, bro. But whatever you do, bro, do your research and utilize what they're literally giving you, bro. Exactly what I'm telling you. The recruiters are telling you this shit, but they not breaking it down. Like they keeping it vague. But I'm giving y'all the game as to how the military can set you up to be successful. You know how many people I've done came across that's my age now that always tell me, man, I should have joined the military. You know what I'm saying? Man, bro, I used to work with a guy. He said he didn't join the Marines because he was scared his wife was going to cheat on him when he was gone. Real talk. and now he's struggling to pay bills, and now he got 3, 4 kids, and now he just with his wife for the children. It's like, bro, the game plan is right here, bro. The military is a life hack. Regardless of what people are trying to portray, regardless of the government shutdown, bro, the military will always be a life hack. At the end of the day, bro, I told y'all, you're going to have to make a sacrifice now, or you're going to have to make the sacrifice later. I chose to make the sacrifice now. And if you're smart, bro, you'll make the sacrifice now so you're chilling and thriving in your 30s and 40s, into where you don't have to have your kids taking out student loans. You know what I'm saying? Because you utilize the game plan while you're active duty. You maxed out, you exhausted your tuition assistance every year. Prior to using your GI Bill, you use your VRNE. So now at this point, you already got a bachelor's, a master's. So now when your kids are like 17, 18 and they going out to college and, you know, they applying to universities, or if they get scholarships, bro, they ain't got to worry about fucking student loans, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even if they didn't get a scholarship, bro, they got a whole fucking post 9/11 GI Bill, bro. And if you get like this is another thing, bro. If you get 100% from the VA, bro, if you get 100% permanent and total from the VA, if you had any student loan, if you had any federal student loans, bro, they would literally wipe them clean, balance zero. You could have $100,000 in student loans, bro. Say you want to go to Baylor for a doctorate in physical therapy. Prior to you getting 100, once you get that 100, all them loans wiped clean. It's a real thing, bro. A lot of people not talking about it, but I'm giving y'all the game that nobody else is giving y'all. Even these fake TikTok, YouTube pages, bro. I'm literally giving y'all the blueprint as to why joining the military is a life hack. So if y'all like this video, man, like, comment, subscribe, and as well, bro. I just launched my website. So if you're trying to do some one-on-one coaching, or you're trying to get in shape, literally, whether you just want to get in shape for the beach, you know, you got a little honey or something, you just trying to shed some fat, you maybe just had a kid, you may, you know, be going through postpartum, bro, I can get you right, bro. As well, bro, if you're trying to join the military, bro, you're trying to decrease your 5-mile run time, or you're trying to go to Ranger School, you're just trying to max out APFTs or ACFTs, bro, I got you, bro. Just click the link in my bio and I'll get back with you. So if you like this video, man, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.